We begin with some breaking news out of Washington here tonight. President Trump pausing U.S. military aid to Ukraine. The directive comes just days after a contentious Oval Office meeting between the president and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. A White House official says this pause on aid is meant to pressure Zelensky into agreeing on a deal to end the three-year war with Russia. Earlier today, President Trump slammed Zelensky for suggesting the end of the war is still very far away. And also breaking tonight, Canada striking back with tariffs on U.S. goods. Roughly an hour from now, President Trump's 25% tax will begin on imports from Mexico and Canada. And late tonight, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that's the same time Canada will begin 25% taxes on U.S. exports. So what could it mean for you? Dick Brennan is breaking it all down.
You don't know what they're going to charge.
Angelo Pappas of Chelsea Forest says he doesn't know how much higher prices may go due to tariffs, but he knows who's going to pay for it.
Whatever they charge us, they have to pass to the customers. So what else do you do? Otherwise, we'll close the store.
And it's not just flowers. Tariffs could hit across the economy.
You could actually see the cost to heat your home go up pretty quickly. You could see the cost that you're paying for gas at the pump go up pretty quickly because those price increases, that actually doesn't take that long to flow through. So I'm talking the next few weeks.
President Trump is imposing 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada and an additional 10% on China, saying they haven't done enough to stop drugs coming across the border.
The tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
One study found the price of a large SUV with parts from Mexico could jump $9,000. Another estimates the new tariffs could cost the average U.S. family more than $1,200 a year. But Trump says tariffs will push people to buy American, and he says there's a simple solution for countries that want to avoid tariffs.
What they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs.
To make his point today, Trump hosted the CEO of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, who pledged to invest $100 billion in new plants in the U.S., and he said Honda has ditched its plan to open a new plant in Mexico, opting instead for Indiana to avoid tariffs. But states like New York are worried, and tomorrow morning Governor Hochul will hold a roundtable with farmers and agricultural leaders impacted by tariffs.
I'd be terrified to know that the damage that could happen is people losing their jobs in New York and all across America. We can't let that happen.
Canada, Mexico, and China make up 40% of all U.S. imports, and China has already imposed retaliatory tariffs. In Chelsea, Dick Brennan, CBS News, New York.
The tariffs announcement rattled the stock market. The Dow dropped 649 points, the S&P fell 104, and the Nasdaq closed nearly 500 points lower. There is no word on whether President Trump will talk about the tariffs when he addresses a joint session of Congress tomorrow night. We will have coverage of that, plus the Democratic response right here on CBS starting at 9 p.m. Also, Marcia Kramer will be in D.C. tomorrow ahead of the president's address. So look for her reports tomorrow on CBS News New York beginning at 5 p.m.